It's mind-boggling how huge our universe is. Our universe has more stars than the sand on our seashores. It is billions of light years across. Yet many of our social media friends seem to think that since we occupy such a tiny part of a supposedly hostile universe on a tiny, insignificant, pale blue dot called Earth, it couldn't have been created by God. In this video, we will give 3 points that refute that notion for your consideration. Hi, my name's Todd, and welcome to Mission Millennial Z Alpha Generations, where we share the other side of the creation story with today's youth. All right, reason number 1. Who says there's only life in our solar system? I don't know one Christian theist who rules out life on other planets. There are billions of galaxies in the universe. Many leading atheists state that within our Milky Way galaxy alone, there are some hundreds of millions to tens of billions of habitable planets. That's how big our universe is, and that's how many possibilities there is that there's life on some other habitable planet, or many habitable planets. We don't know what God had in mind when he created everything. We just know what the possibilities are. 2, what axiom of logic dictates that if there is only life on our tiny planet Earth, God therefore could not have created it? That's basically the argument our atheist friends are making. Why couldn't the God of creation make everything large for the wow effect, the wow influence? We look up into the night sky through our Hubble and Webb telescopes, and we all, atheists and theists alike, stand in awe of the magnificence of creation. Now, the biblical psalmist declared, when I look at the night sky and see the work of your fingers, the moon and the stars you set in place, what are mere mortals that you should think about them, human beings that you should care for them? The heavens declare the glory of God, the skies his craftsmanship. That is what the pioneers of modern science like Newton, Boyle, Kepler, and many more concluded. Most of the scientific pioneers were Christians. They stood in awe of God and the universe. It motivated them to study the natural world God had set in place. And number 3, our final argument for you to consider, why a big universe, if anything, points to God as a creator. Number 3 is the immensity and complexity of our universe actually favors the existence of a supernatural creator. It doesn't detract from one. I will end here with what many leading atheists believe is the best theistic argument for God's existence. The argument called fine-tuning. Now, they don't believe God exists because of it, but they say the fine-tuning argument is the most formidable argument that theists use. And you see it used in public debate a lot. So now I want to refer to the fine-tuning argument in a debate speech that I made. I'm going to quote from it right here, and I'm going to leave it here at fairly concise. If you want to see the whole debate speech that I made, we'll leave a link in the description. And here it is, the fine-tuning argument for God's existence. 1, both sides agree with the scientific data which proves that our giant, life-sustaining universe dangles precisely balanced on a microscopic razor's edge that is fine-tuned to the precision of 1 in 10 to 10 to the 123rd power. For comparison, there are only 10 to the 80th atoms in the entire universe itself. There are 26 necessary fundamental constants and quantities perfectly woven into the universe at the beginning. Take the gravitational constant as an example. Gravitational collapse or runaway inflation would have rendered our universe lifeless if just a tiny fraction of one atom were added or subtracted at creation. Think about that. You know how big the universe is because you're trying to use it against God. So you know it's huge, right? But just think that it's made with such precision that just a little bit off here or there on either side of the scale would have messed everything up. It had to be that perfect. 2, there are only 3 viable options to explain our astoundingly finely tuned universe. A, necessity, B, chance, or C, design. A, necessity. Excuse me. Few argue for necessity because the universe, on naturalism, could have turned out trillions of different ways. Top atheists, leading atheists, do not deny that. They don't claim necessity. They claim chance. B rather. Were we just the lucky winners of a cosmic mega millions jackpot lottery? Of course, the lottery analogy doesn't help the atheist cause here because intelligent minds designed the lottery. There's 100% chance some lucky person will win. Let me read that again. Because intelligent minds designed the lottery, there's 100% chance some lucky person will win. But what are the odds of winning the jackpot if people and lottery tickets didn't exist? 0. What are the odds of atheistic non-existence hitting the miracle creation jackpot one time in the face of such astounding fine-tuning data, let alone cashing in twice with the creation of sophisticated life 10 billion years later? 0, of course. And by the way, many of my atheist friends out there on the internet who are responding to my channel are saying the universe was eternal. That's not the consensus of most scientists. And that would get you out of this in one sense. And there'd be other arguments you would make against the past eternal universe. But when I say atheistic non-existence hitting the miracle creation jackpot, many of you don't believe there was a time when the universe began and everything began, time, space, and matter. Yes, there was literally nothing, no energy, nothing. Please consult with some of these leading atheists. Please look into that before you respond to this, because I get a lot of comments about this where, oh, you're misrepresenting the Big Bang. No, I'm not. I really aren't. I really am not misrepresenting it. All right, C, design. With necessity and chance eliminated from the pool of viable options, the scientific method of inference to the best explanation leads us to an intelligent, supernatural, fine-tuning designer. What better explains the finely tuned engineering wonders of our world, like the pyramids, earthquake-proof skyscrapers, jet planes, lucky non-existence, or intelligent design? Now, I make more arguments based on the fine-tuning here. I make more points, but you will have to watch my 2,500-word debate speech, which I posted. I'm going to post in the description. I give my first 2,500-word debate speech in the Atheist versus Theism Debate Challenge video. Please watch that. So anyway, I would say that's enough for now. I could use more arguments to show that a large universe, if anything, points towards God, towards a supernatural creator, not nothing getting lucky. Because the larger the universe is, the more complexity it is, right? Then it's more unlikely that a blind chance could just mysteriously bring it into existence, finally tune it into existence. So anyway, please consider these arguments. If you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And we will see you the next time we post a video. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.